Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy MW2 back with another banger video. And in today's video, I just want to have a little discussion video real quick just to talk about how iconic the Hellcat was, man. Man, where do I start? Let's see. So yeah, back in like 2015 when the Hellcats first released, man, it was so crazy. So crazy. And honestly, hold on, I'm not gonna just say the Hellcats. It's the end of the Hemi period, man. The iconic Hemi engine that we're sitting in right now. Yes, we're in the Hemi, a Durango RT, but still a Hemi though, right? The Hemi engine is gone now, man. Like, no more brand new like Hemis can be ordered from here on out. And it's sad to see them go, man. It's sad to see these Hemis go, man. They were very fun. It still gave like an old nostalgia feel to when, like, back when maybe in like the 70s or 80s to 90s and stuff. Maybe around them times when they had muscle cars and they had big engine cars and they were very loud and choppy. And we have them now in current present time, like the Hemi V8s and stuff, but they weren't like back then. Like back then the engines were a lot bigger. We all know that, but it still get that feeling, man. Like, still get like a loud roar to it, nice sound, nice performance to it too, man. The Hemis were great engines, man, even though they were flawed sometimes. But that's like with everything, man. Every car is gonna have some problems. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about it. Are you guys sad to see them go? Are you guys ready for what's next? The EV route. Are you guys gonna think about buying an EV car too? I know some people that's been looking into it and maybe might buy one, so we shall see. But what do you guys think? How do you guys feel about it? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, man, it's so crazy to see the 5.7s, the 6.4s, and the 6.2s just go away, man. Like, I thought Dodge probably do something to like keep them alive, but I guess not, man. It kind of sucks, but hey, man, I guess I got to evolve with times, you know. Let me like go back to think about, like, first with the Hemi, the 5.7. For me, honestly, personally, with the 5.7 from 2011, honestly, that's when I first started like really liking Hemi cars, like Dodge vehicles, because they came out, they had the Charger and the 4-door. It was the RT, and like in my city, honestly, like where I'm from, and like me and all my homies, we loved the Charger back in the day, man. That was like one of the dream cars back in the day. Like in 2012, at that time, the Chargers were one of the like sought after cars to get, just like how the Hellcats are now. When those first came out, I mean, of course they were made like before then too, but they had like rechanged the body a little bit. I think from 2010, I think, or was it 2011? One of them, but I just know like in 2012 and 2013 and all that, the RT Hemi Charger was like my favorite car, and I wanted to get one so badly. All black, man, all black. And then as time moved on, the Super Bs, the 392 Super Bs that was coming out, and those were great cars too as time moved on. Then What else? Then I don't know, like, I think the Scats came. Was the Scat Packs? Did the Scat Packs come first and then the Hellcats, or did the Hellcats come first? Either or, I just know, like, in 2015, that's when the Hellcats came, and man, that changed the game. That really changed the game. Like, I know 2012 with the RT, those, like, weren't big in horsepower. There were still, like, other cars out there. Of course, I love all cars. Like, I'm a Ford Mustang fan. I love Camaros and stuff. I love all cars, man. Honestly, that look nice to me. I have my own preferences and stuff. In 2015, when the Hellcats came, though, they changed the game so crazy, man. Like it was never unheard of. Like 2015, I remember I was just sitting at home. I watched the commercial, and then I went on YouTube too. And then they had the sedan, a 4-door car with over 700 horsepower, 707 horsepower. Man. Bro, I was going crazy trying to like see this car in person and stuff. When it like is actually gonna get to dealers and stuff, I just want to see it, cause man, I really wanted one badly. The Challengers were cool too, man. I love the Challengers as well. But when I seen the sedan with over 700 horsepower, bro, that was like unheard of. Honestly, that was my dream car at one point, cause it changes now. But the Hellcat definitely changed the game, man. Like, cause honestly, like, you guys let me know if I'm wrong. When the Hellcats came, didn't like the whole car industry just shift like more power? They just threw away every other like performance attribute that you could put on a car. They just said, forget that, put power in it, we got to catch up. Like instantly, like every car brand was trying to get at least close to 700 horsepower or like at least 600 horsepower. 500 horsepower became the new norm, and then like the base front, and then it just kept going up. And like, man, it's so crazy, man, how they came. Like once they came 700 horsepower, then you would see the new ZL1 come back in like 2017, I believe. Like the ZL1 was revamped and came back with 650 horsepower. Then Ford came back later on with the Chevy GT500, which is 760 horsepower. And then it's like the horsepower wars kept going up within the American car world, and also in like the foreign car world too, with like luxury cars like BMWs, Mercedes, like every car that you can think of, every car brand that you can think of, like just like wanted to get more power, just because Dodge, like they started it. I give them that credit. Dodge started like the horsepower wars, and like everybody just didn't look back and just wanted to keep going up. I mean, granted, some car companies still like have like decent horsepower, so like lower numbers and stuff, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But Dodge really changed the game with the Hellcat, man. And I never thought they would get rid of the car, but I kind of can't understand, just because like maybe emissions reasons or with the environment and all that. But you know, that's like another conversation for another day. But yeah, man, it's so crazy, man. It's like, so no more new orders can be made for the Charger or Challenger Hellcat. And I'm not sure what the TRX, maybe the TRX and the Durango Hellcats, but I don't know when those are going to stop. Maybe later on this year they're going to stop taking orders for those, or they probably did already. I don't know. I just know with the Charger and Challenger, those were like the staple point of the company, like the representation of the company, to like let you know that this is what they're going with. This is what their brand is about. Big Hemi, high horsepower, loud cars, big boats going down the street as daily drivers that can go on a daily drive throughout any type of weather condition. And yeah, man, they just changed the game with it. Hats off to them, man. Hats off to them for sure, because it was an eye-opener to companies, eye-opener to the world, honestly, man. Everybody wanted a Hellcat. Every rapper started talking about Hellcats. And they were like the cars, the it cars, honestly. And they were the it cars from 2015 all the way to now in 2023. Crazy, right, man? It's like so crazy with the same platform. It's also crazy that Dodge didn't even like do much to the Hellcats to change them. Like they didn't like do any like new interior changes. They didn't do any technology changes much. They just, only changes they did was to that engine, and I respect it. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for that power. But it was so crazy how they kept just getting away with it. So I'm just seeing it. I'm like, man, it's like all the cars are the same, but people kept buying them because they're like so fun to have, man. And you see people like doing donuts in them, and like they're made to do that. And like, man, crazy cars, man. Crazy cars, man. It's gonna suck to see them go. And hopefully they can like bring them back somehow in the future, maybe. And then not only like with the Chargers coming out in 2015, and as time came on, as well as the Challenger, they came with the Jeeps, the Jeep Trackhawk, which was even more insane, which made people go even more crazy. Then it came with the TRX, and then Hellcat Durango, and then they just kept going crazy with all the Hellcat motors, man. Then they start adding more trim levels with the Charger and Challenger. They had the Demon, which is out of this world too. We all know that, but man, this is so crazy to see him go, man. It's sad to see him go. You guys let me know in the comments below. Were you guys able to get one for one? And are you sad to see them go? Are you looking forward to getting the electric EV Banshee? I think that's what it's called now. I don't think they're going to be that bad, but in my opinion, I don't know if this electric wave or electric, I don't know, this electric world of cars, I don't think it's going to last long, honestly, in my opinion. But we shall see. That it could. I could be wrong, so I don't know, man. But it's just so crazy to see him go. And I just want to have like a quick video just to talk about it and just reminisce about the Hemi. I know I kept talking about the Hellcats a lot because those like kind of took over as like the staple, the main car and stuff, even though it did start off with the 5.7 Hemi, or it could have started off with something. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. Did it start with the 5.7 Hemi, or did it start with like another type of engine? I don't know. But yeah, it sucks to see them go. The Hemi was a great car from the RT Chargers and RT Challengers, RT Durangos, or any other like car that had the Hemi in it. Like a lot of cars in the Dodge Ram came with Hemis in it, from the Rams to the Jeeps. Like a lot of cars came with the Hemi engine, and a lot of them lasted long too. That's one good thing about the Hemi I could talk about too as well. Like a lot of Hemis lasted over hundreds of thousands of miles with like barely any problems. And unfortunately, there was the Hemi tick too. That was like one flaw that I've heard over the years, like especially with like the newer wide bodies that came out from like Scat Pack wide bodies and the Hellcat wide bodies. The Hemi, man, crazy, man. It sucks to see them go, bro. Me personally, I definitely enjoyed the Hemi. I definitely enjoyed owning this car, driving it around. The Hemi is very torquey and is very fun. Yeah, this is a quick video. Just want to talk about how Dodge is ending all orders for the Charger and Challenger Hellcats. And Hemis, period. Not Hellcats, sorry. For the Charger and Challenger Hemis. All Hemis are like gonna be just like fading away, and they're gonna be taken over by EVs, and I think twin turbocharged V6s, I think, or I don't know, inline cylinders, 6, I don't know what they're called, but they're taking them over. They're coming with high horsepower too, but they're not going to give the same feeling this Hemi gave, man. With the exhaust note to it, like they sound great for one, especially when you like modify the exhaust, and just the potential it had with it too. Like 5.7s have big potential for big power, and you already seen the potential with the 6.2 liter Hemi and 6.4s. And yeah, man, it just sucks to see them go. The last day to make an order for a brand new Hellcat or a brand new Hemi or brand new Scat Pack was July 31st. And yeah, man, that's it. So like the dreams and hopes for anybody to get a brand new Hemi is gone now, man. So like I'm not gonna be mean. Like it's still, don't get me wrong, it's still gonna be Hemis around in car lots for like quite some time now. So you still have a chance to get a RT, Scat Pack, or a Hellcat. You'll still have a lot of time to get one, so don't be panicking about it. I feel like at first when people were hearing about like the Hemis going away for good, everybody was like, oh my god, we gotta buy one now. Like no, man, they're still gonna be around. Like think about it. Like honestly, me, like I knew this would still be happening. Like of course all good things may come to an end, especially with vehicles. But like for me at one point it was a a 2006 Mustang GT that that was like my dream car at first. For me, like personally, I learned like once they get rid of a car, it's still gonna be like a long time before they're like actually gone. Like you won't see them at no dealer lots at all. Like one point for me in my life, the 2006 Mustang S197 GT was like one of my dream cars to have at one point as a kid, like seeing one and seeing them around the city. And then to like, what was it, maybe like 10-15 years later, I was able to get one too with like decent miles, like less than 100,000 miles, less than like 50,000 miles or 40,000 miles. I was able to get a Mustang GT, the dream car that I wanted, and that was like years later. So you still have a good amount of time to get a Hellcat, RT, or Scat Pack. You still have a good enough time to get them from Chargers, Challengers, and Durangos and Jeeps and all that. All those cars will be around, but they just won't be brand new. Unfortunately, that's what it is, man. I hope Dodge knows what they're doing, because like I've been going on social media and just like hearing around in the world that people are like hating this idea. I guess they say the EVs and V6s sell great overseas, but from what I'm hearing around, like from like walking around the city and stuff, people are not liking that, in my area at least, and I guess all over the world, all over America at least, because people don't want to see Mopars and V6s, I guess. I mean, that's what people say. I mean, I'm sad to see them go, but I really don't care. I'm happy to see what's coming next from the EVs, the electric Banshees, and the other smaller engine cars. They're going to have, I'm hearing they're going to have like 450 horsepower, 500 horsepower. They're going to be very great performance cars, but it just sucks to see the Hemis go, and I wish they could have put more effort into the Hemis, a little bit more. I know they put all that they could in these cars because they're such big engines, but it is what it is, you know. Just gotta adjust with the timing, you know. So we're gonna see what Stellantis, I keep saying Dodge, it's Stellantis now, my bad. I mean, I guess it is Dodge. Stellantis is the name of the company, for those who didn't know, who own FCA from all Dodge and Ram, Jeep, and all that stuff, Chrysler. Stellantis is the head of that, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do next. I'm excited to see it, and just can't wait to see what the future holds, but just reminiscing about the past and just appreciating for what we all have got to experience in life, especially seeing some in person, riding in some. Yeah, man, these Hemis were definitely a thing, man. They're definitely a thing. But let me know in the comments below, again, how you guys feel about the Hemi leaving. I know me, personally, I'm sad, but hey, we got to adjust with the time and keep on going and growing and glowing, you dig? But that's all I got for y'all today. It's your boy NWTube. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notification, let y'all know when I drop new banger videos just like this one. And we still got a Hemi too, y'all. So we're not giving away our Hemi yet. We still driving this around. You did. Probably might do more things to the car. You see we got star lights, a steering wheel. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for me, you did, because we got more bangers coming. We got old bangers you can go check out too. A lot of old bangers. So go check out them. But it's your boy NWTube. We out of here, y'all. Y'all stay blessed.